Hello, people. Remember, in Unit 8, we will study different places we can find in a city, prepositions of place, to give directions to go to different places in a neighborhood, the use of there is and there are to express existence, and quantifiers for countable and uncountable nouns. Let's get started in your book. In exercise 1, you have a vocabulary activity. Match the places with the definitions. Take a couple of minutes and pause this video to work in your book. So, a clothing store is the place where you can find new fashions. A grocery store is the place where you can get food and small items for the home. A hair salon is the place where you can get a haircut. The laundromat is the place where you wash and dry your clothes. The newsstand is the place where you buy newspapers and magazines. The stadium is the place where you can see a game or a concert. And the Wi-Fi hotspot is the place where you can connect to the internet. Now, let's write some definitions for the places in exercise B. Again, pause this video and now write the definitions in your notebook. You have one example. A coffee shop is a place where you drink coffee and tea and eat small meals. Here are some possible answers. A drugstore is a place where you can buy medicine. A gas station is a place where you can load fuel for your car. A library is a place where you can read books. And the post office is a place where you can send letters, postcards, or telegrams. Notice, library is different to a bookstore. A bookstore is a place where you can buy books and dictionaries.
Unit 8. How's the neighborhood? Page 50. Exercise 2. Conversation. I just moved in. Listen and practice.
Excuse me. Hi, I'm your new neighbor, Greg. I just moved in.
Oh, yes.
I'm looking for a grocery store. Are there any around here?
Yes, there are some on Pine Street.
Oh, good. And is there a laundromat near here?
Well, I think there's one across from the shopping center.
Thank you.
By the way, there's a hair salon in the shopping center.
A hair salon?
Page 51. Exercise 3. Grammar focus. There is, there are. 1. Any, some.
Is there a laundromat near here?
Yes, there is. There's one across from the shopping center. No, there isn't, but there's one next to the library.
Are there any grocery stores around here?
Yes, there are. There are some nice stores on Pine Street. No, there aren't, but there are some on 3rd Avenue. No, there aren't any around here.
Prepositions.
In. On. Next to. Near. Close to. Across from. Opposite. In front of. In back of. Behind. Between. On the corner of.
Before we continue in your book, let's work on an exercise for prepositions of place. Look at the picture and complete the statements using in, on, under, beside, between, behind, in front of, and above. Pause this video and copy these statements into your notebook. Here are the answers. 1. The black kitten is between the two purple cushions on the sofa. 2. The red roses are in the pink vase and the vase is on the coffee table. 3. The little mouse is under the coffee table. 4. The striped cat is in front of the bookshelf. 5. The plant is on the corner of the room and it is next to the sofa. 6. The bookshelf is behind the tabby cat. 7. The teddy bear is next to the plant and they are on the bookshelf. 8. The green lamp is above the coffee table. 9. The picture of a lake is on the wall above the sofa. 10. In that picture, the boat is in the lake. 11. There is a pile of books and magazines next to the armchair and the bookshelf. 12. The newspaper is partly under the sofa. 13. There is a toy truck between the coffee table and the tabby cat. 14. The red clock is in a shelf between some books. Now, let's return to the book. In exercise A, you have to use the prepositions of place and there is and there are to write questions and answers about these statements and the map in your book. Answer these questions using the picture in the book. Copy these questions into your notebook and pause this video to get the answers. There are different possible answers, but here you have some examples. Take your time to check these answers. Compare with your answers. Try to read the answers aloud so you can practice your pronunciation. Now let's work with listening number 6 in your book. Listen to the hotel guest asking for some information and complete the information in the chart.
Page 52. Exercise 6. Listening. We need some directions. Part A. Listen to hotel guests ask about places to visit. Complete the chart.
Good morning. Can I help you?
Yes, please. We need some directions.
Sure. What are you looking for?
Well, first of all, we're looking for the Flavors of Hollywood restaurant. How far is it from here?
Oh, it's just a few minutes from here. Right across from the post office.
The post office on Western Avenue?
Yes, that's the one.
Is Flavors of Hollywood a nice place?
Well, I think so. The food is good, and there are some interesting things to look at in the restaurant from movies like Rocky, The Terminator, and Titanic.
Great. And where is the Museum of Modern Art?
Well, that's near the City Concert Hall.
Near the City Concert Hall. Okay, I know where that is. And what's the museum like?
Actually, it's small, and it doesn't have any famous art, so some people think it's not very interesting.
Oh, then maybe we won't go there.
One last question. Is there a zoo in the city?
Yes, there's a very good one. The city zoo is only about 6 blocks from here. It's in the park next to the train station.
Oh, good. That's not very far from here.
No, it isn't. Definitely visit the zoo.
Okay, thanks a lot.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
These are the answers. Flavors of Hollywood is across from the post office on West Avenue. It is interesting. The Museum of Modern Art is near the City Concert Hall, but it's not very interesting. The City Zoo is in the park next to the train station, and it is a very interesting place. Now, look at the pictures in exercise 7 in your book and answer these questions. Copy the questions into your notebook and pause this video to answer them. Here are the possible answers. Where can you find a cinema? In a theater district. Where do university students live? In a college campus. Where can you visit someone in his office? In a business district. Where do tourists usually walk? In the downtown. Where can you find quiet neighborhoods with no traffic? In the suburbs. Where can we find factories? In an industrial district. What is the opposite to a big city? A small town. Attention! College is a synonym of university, so college campus is a university campus. Now, let's work with countable and uncountable nouns. Copy this chart into your notebook and categorize the vocabulary into countable and uncountable nouns. Pause this video and work in your notebook, please. Here are the answers. Crime, trash, traffic, parking, and public transportation are countable. Trees, parks, schools, stores, people, parking lots, internet cafes, and traffic lights are countable. Now let's return to your book. Listen to conversation number 8 and practice your pronunciation.
Page 53. Exercise 8. Conversation. It's very convenient. Listen and practice.
How do you like your new apartment, Alana?
I love it. It's downtown, so it's very convenient.
Downtown? Is there much traffic?
Yeah, there's a lot. But I don't drive, so it's okay.
Oh, that's right. Is there much crime in the area?
No, it's pretty safe. The difference is the noise.
Really? Is there a lot of noise?
There's a lot on the weekend from the Italian restaurant downstairs.
Oh, that's too bad. But is the food at the restaurant good?
It's incredible. Hey, would you like to have dinner there on Saturday?
Yes, I love Italian food.
If you check the conversation, they are using quantifiers to complement there is and there are. Listen to the grammar focus.
Page 54. Exercise 9. Grammar focus. Quantifiers. How many and how much. Count nouns.
Are there many restaurants?
Yes, there are a lot.
There are a few. No, there aren't many. No, there aren't any.
No, there are none.
How many restaurants are there?
There are 10 or 12.
Non-count nouns.
Is there much crime?
Yes, there's a lot.
There's a little. No, there isn't much. No, there isn't any.
No, there's none.
How much crime is there?
There's a lot of crime.
Now let's work an exercise about Morelia. Answer these questions. Is there much parking? Are there many apartment buildings in Morelia? How much traffic is there? How many drugstores are there? Is there much noise? Are there many shopping malls? Is there much pollution? How many fast food restaurants are there? These are some possible answers. Remember, maybe your answers are different, but maybe they are correct. 1. Is there much parking? No, there isn't much parking, especially downtown. 2. Are there many apartment buildings? There are some apartment buildings, but not many. 3. How much traffic is there? There is too much traffic during rush hours. 4. How many drugstores are there? There are many drugstores. 5. Is there much noise? No, there is a little noise. There is not too much. 6. Are there many shopping malls? There are a few shopping malls. 7. Is there much pollution? No, there is a little pollution. And 8. How many fast food restaurants are there? There are too many fast food restaurants. There are a lot. Now let's work with exercise B. Unscramble these questions. Pause this video and write the correct questions into your notebook. These are the correct questions. Are there any cafes in the city? How much crime is there? How many parks are there? Is there too much trash on the streets? Is there much public transportation? How many schools are there? Are there many traffic lights on the avenues? Now, match these questions to an appropriate answer. Be careful, there are extra items on the right column. Again, pause this video and write the appropriate answers into your notebook. One, are there any cafes in the city? Yes, and the coffee is very good. 2, how much crime is there? There isn't much. It's very safe here. 3, how many parks are there? There are a few, especially for children. 4, is there too much trash on the streets? Not too much. People are clean. Is there much public transportation? Yes, there are buses and the subway. 6, how many schools are there? There are many schools and universities. And 7, are there many traffic lights on the avenues? No, there aren't any. You have to drive carefully. To finish with this unit, work on the reading number 12 in your book. And don't forget, answer the Grammar Plus page 139 and Unit 8 in your workbook. Good luck, people.